What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the series where I just chillax and have a cup of coffee. And I'm not going to be drinking it, I don't think, because it's going to be too hot anyway. So I'm just holding it. I'm hugging it. It's warming my hands because it's cold outside. It's really, really cold. Really cold. It's freezing. Let's be honest. I've just finished filming a Painting with Patrons episode. And if you are a patron, you can head on over to my Patreon page and watch that. If you're not, please consider doing so. Helping out the channel for as little as $1 a month. You can watch exclusive videos, ad-free, and all that good stuff. Right, commercial over. I've been thinking since my amazing gift from Mr. Mifos, how am I going to be painting up this guy? And it's not the actual painting that's I'm wondering how I'm going to do. Am I going to paint him on his base and kind of mask off I've got some liquid mask, like airbrush masking stuff I can put on to do that. Or do I detach him from his base and basically paint him? I could paint him that way. If I can attach a rod or something to him on his tail there, I can spray him all over. It's pretty neat that he's actually already primed. He's basically ready to paint. So yeah, I'm really enjoying working out these little things, how I'm going to do it, that kind of thing. It's quite good, I have to say. It's quite good. But there he is. I'll give him a name eventually when he's all painted. I know the color scheme I want to do him, and I won't discuss that here. I'll talk about that in another video. Actually, I won't reveal that until I've got the main base coat down, and I am pretty much 99% sure I'm going to be airbrushing that onto him. So yeah, so that's going to be a thing. I'll be doing some more work on my Mordor orcs, which was what I was doing in my Painting with Patrons episode. That's these guys here. I just got loads of them. Loads of work to do on them as yet. It's kind of production line-esque. Contrast paints are helping me out an awful lot, I have to say. I am very grateful for contrast paints right now. I got another couple of gifts though from Christmas, which I would like to share with you. I'm going to share with you on this episode, actually. Yeah, don't go away. Right, I'm back. So, as I said, it was a wonderful Christmas this year. We had presents, we had, amazing food. It's been amazing. And New Year. But talking about Christmas, now my daughter bought me a Warhammer gift, which is really pretty awesome. I'll just put my arm down there. And what she got me was this Seraphim Squad. How cool is that? Now, as you may know, I've got some sisters already. I mean, all I've done is prime them at the moment, because I'm still in the process of deciding upon a color scheme for them, and I've pretty much decided on a color scheme for them. I like the reds, but I do like the sort of that plummy, sort of purpley color too. So I'm kind of torn in between that. But anyway, enough of that. I'm beginning to think my daughter wants me to start a Sisters Army for Warhammer 40k. And I did say I might get back into it this year. So what a way to get back into it, eh? So I got that to look forward to. And my wife, Mrs. Mini Warzone, bless her, she got me these Space Marine Outriders. Super cool. I'm super looking forward to putting these guys together. not entirely sure what army they're going to go in, because I've got several, haven't I? Space Marines, I've got Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, I've got my Wolf Angels. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Dark Angels and Blood Angels right now. Actually, I'm thinking Blood Angels. Not Blood Angels, Dark Angels. Maybe. I don't know. I it's a tricky one. Anyway, but that's not for me to worry about now. I'm not worrying about anything actually. It's just super cool to be home. It's a lovely day, although it's a freezing cold day. It's snow weather. Definitely snow weather because the sun is out. But it's so cold it cuts like a knife across your cheek. It's really really cold. I can't emphasize. It's probably not cold by some people's standards in the world, but that's why I'm wearing my hat, because cold. Came out here, I put the heating on. I was waiting for it to warm up a bit. It is starting to warm up a bit now, so thankfully, once that sort of gets circulating around here, all will be well, and it'll be much more comfortable. But for now, I'm just chilling out with a coffee break. As you know, my latest RPG campaign episode went out, Dwarves of Fangorn. That was episode 5. That was actually recorded before Christmas. I did want something to kickstart me into the new year, so I've yet to record one for this year. I guess I have a little bit more time on my hands now than I did before. But I do have a lot of I've got a lot of stuff to do on the house at the moment, so that's going to take up a lot of my time. But I'm hoping to be able to squeeze in a bit of time here and there, as and when, basically. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my Mordor Orcs done. When they're done, that's going to be pretty sweet, because even if they don't feature in my RPG campaign, they could feature in other RPG games, or in the future, who knows, they could be part of my Middle-earth strategy wargaming thing, which is what the Games Workshop do for Middle-earth right now. But yeah, I'm enjoying painting them. I'm having a blast. I'm also painting. I've got other characters from Middle-earth as well, but this one, he's going to be a character. He's the main character that we've just discovered in Dwarves of Fangorn. Now this is Baki. Not done yet, but hopefully he'll be a bit more of an accurate representation than the other figure I was using. And I've got Legolas, I've got Haldir, I've got Galadriel. I've got Gamling, and I've got the 2 wizards, Palando, and I can't remember the name of the other one. The blue wizards, anyway, from Middle-earth. Got those that I'm doing, yeah. And like I say, my dragon, it's gonna be epic, man. Once I get that base coat down. I'm thinking I'm going to be airbrushing the main couple of base coats on the skin, possibly the wings too. Areas obviously like fangs, hands, horns, that kind of thing. Any other protrusions, I'm probably going to hand paint. I've also got to try and think of something to go on his base as well. I've got a couple of ideas. But yeah, anyway. So that's that. Now, my wife started back at work today. Her first day back after the Christmas, a New Year break. Yesterday. So today is her second day, and she's absolutely loving it. I'm so glad she's loving her new job. It's so much better than her old job. I'm going to be doing something hopefully in the near future. I'm hopefully, my plan is I am going to look into doing another course on. See, I did a course on marketing, and I really enjoyed that. Super enjoyed that. Even though I haven't had a chance to really utilize it as yet, but I'm hoping that'll change soon because Mrs. Mini Warzone's third book is actually out now. You know, you can actually go onto Amazon and buy it. Rise of the Alpha, a phenomenal book. I know I would say that because I'm her husband, but I'm saying it from an editorial point of view as well. It was an absolute joy to edit. It really was. And proofreading, it was just a pure joy. And I feel she's really found her stride now. So that's the complete trilogy now. It's all complete. So we've got Night of Phalor, Parallax, and Rise of the Alpha, all available on Amazon. You know, if I think, I'll put a link in the video description just so that you can check them out, see what you reckon. So that we will be doing some marketing on that. I mean, you can get them either physical books or ebooks. So you know, either whatever's best for you, really. We are going to market those books heavily in the future. I did say to Mrs. Mini Warzone, as her editor talking, I said I want that book. I want it finished. You know, with all the editorial changes and everything, and it's gone through about 6 different drafts. I said I want the final draft done. I want it published before Christmas, and it was. I haven't really mentioned it until now because there's just been so much other stuff going on. But yeah, excited for that. Got lots of things going on. See, these chill repeats are great for just, you know, catching up, and which is what have a coffee with me is all about. I'm gonna dare to take a sip from this. Probably burn my lips, but way too hot. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, need asbestos lips and larynx to drink that at the moment. These are great though for keeping your drinks hot for longer, aren't they? They really are. Right, so what else have we got going on? So I got my my dragon. I'm super excited for this year. As it's January, I mean I was going to do a P&Q New Year, but I don't know. The Christmas one happened, and I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to leave it until my birthday, which is in the March. So I will do a P&Q in March. So any questions for that, you can pop down here in this video as well. I'll be doing reminders in the future for that in the next couple of months. But I do want to talk about what I'm going to be doing this year, where I'm going. So I started last year. I started 2020 on Zombicide, so with zombies. And zombies are going to feature in this year as well. I mean, I've got my Resident Evil, and I got Zombicide, and you know, I'm loving those games. I absolutely love those games. I want to check out the Alien game, Aliens: Another Glorious Day in the Core, because that looks phenomenally good as well. I'd like to check that out sometime. What else? I've got my role playing to concentrate on. That's gonna be featuring heavily this year, I feel. And what I like about the RPGs and the whole role playing in general is you don't need a big budget for it. Yeah, you can do it on a way smaller budget. So that's good. Obviously, if you're starting from scratch and you have nothing, not even a dice to your name, it's gonna set you back a little bit to begin with. But once you've got all the basics, you know, I mean, I've got oodles of dice. I mean, I've been role playing for years, so I know the score, what I need, what I like, what I don't like. I've got terrain and I've got figures back from when I was at school playing Dungeons and Dragons, and you know. But you can start off with nothing, no figures, anything. Just do theatre of the mind, which I love, by the way. I prefer theatre of the mind. In fact, I may do in the future. I may do like a werewolf or vampire game, or werewolf slash vampire game. Theatre of the Mind, one of the White Wolf ones, maybe in the future, down the road, because they were phenomenally good back in the day. I haven't played a game of that in a long time, but I'm going off track now. Obviously, I want to do a carry on with my Middle Earth role playing games. So I want to do a couple. I want to try out the new rule set, not the new rule set, but my new for me, the One Ring rule set, because that does look good. Although I am heavily enjoying the Decipher ones I've got from Middle Earth, the role playing game. That's what it's called. It is really good, really good. It's easy as a D6 system, so I'm not sure what the One Ring, how what you use for that, but I'm pumped to get going with that. I want to do a superhero one. I've been looking for a suitable superhero role playing game. I haven't quite found it yet. I'm still searching. I've tried a couple of old obscure games. There is one that I've got which might be quite good if I can get my head around the rules. So it's quite rules heavy. That's the only thing. But it's cheap. You can pick books up for a few pounds. It's not very dear at all, because they don't use like Marvel characters or well-known characters that people could, or like companies could, like Marvel couldn't get up in arms and say, hey, you're nicking our IP here by using, Iron Man. Well, they're not. They're just using characters and heroes that are similar, have similar powers to them. But you can call them what you like, and you just make up your own heroes for that. So yeah, if I could find, the other possibility is I could use the Savage Worlds rule set for my superheroes and combine the two, like amalgamate them, so that like all the superpowers and the background and all the adventures could come from the actual superhero game, but the main mechanics of it would be run by Savage Worlds, and I could do that with Mythic. I like Mythic as a GM emulator because it's just so easy and it's great, and I love the results you get from it. For instance, I never dreamed I would be where I am with the Dwarves of Fangorn. Now, I had no clue where it was going. I had no clue I was going to meet, who I've met, who they were they going to be good to me, friendly towards me, bad towards me. I just don't have a clue. And like the dwarves themselves, the whole mystery behind that, I don't know what that is. I know roughly what it is because the dice have told me that much. But as we get closer towards finding the outcome, it will be revealed. And that's what I like, because it's like going, I could be going to a session not knowing. The game master knows. And in this case, the dice know. So that's my GM is my dice, so they know what's going to happen. Fate knows what's going to happen to them, but I don't, and that's the exciting part, and that's what I love about the solo role-playing phenomenon. It's just great. I have no idea, and that's why it's so exciting. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. It's been quite a long video already. Sorry for that, but I do tend to ramble, especially when I haven't spoken to anybody for a long time, and I haven't. It's been a fair while, so I'm still waiting for my coffee to cool down. Then I'm gonna have a nice coffee break, sit back, paint some minis. I suggest you do the same. But until next time, remember, all brushes lead to water. I'll see you on the next video, and bye for now, my friends. Bye bye.